Hey everybody, welcome to Software Tutorials. In this episode, we're going to talk about maximizing your website SEO. So first, let's talk about what website metadata is. Metadata is the quick view title, description, and keywords for your web page. So it's basically the information about your page or your website that is behind the scenes and isn't directly on the front of your website. Your meta title is typically the first thing indexed about your business on Google. In Google search, the meta title and description are what shows in the results when people search for your type of business. This is what most people's first encounter would be with your business, with your website. So you want to make sure that it's very explanatory and really kind of gets to the point of what your business is about. Now, there's some important factors of what a meta title is. So this is probably the most important part of your metadata is your meta title. So we're going to go through some of this. Your meta title is heavily relied on by Google as to what your web page is about. So it's one of the first things that it indexes, like I said, and it's going to be one of those things that Google kind of uses as a guide bench for what your business, what your website is about, so it can rank you appropriately. You want to make sure that whatever your product or your service is that you have for your business is clearly listed in your meta title. And we're going to get into a second how to kind of update this kind of information where it sits on some website builders. So we'll get to that in a second. But again, very important to highlight exactly what your product or your service is. Also, if you're a local business, it's important to include your location, city and state, for example. That way you can really get that localized search result. A good format is typically your product or your service or a mixture of both or whatever that web page is actually about. So if it's the about us page of that specific website, you're going to want to put about us, then your location. So again, if we're in San Francisco, California, you put San Francisco, California for the location and then your business name. So that's going to be a great format for how you should put your meta title together for each web page on your website. Now, the meta description, while not as important for actual search results and how you're indexed, is very important for how people see your business when they search for businesses or services that you provide. Your meta description isn't used, like I said, all that much by Google for ranking, but it's very important for the searchers that are trying to find your business. The description falls right below the title and is important to kind of set your business apart with this information right here. As you can see in this one right here, we searched muffler repair in San Francisco. You can see that meta title right there, muffler shop. That's what they do. That's what they are, San Francisco, and then what their business name is. But then this is what your meta description will be. So you can fill this out in your meta description, and that's what it's going to pull into Google as the description for what your business is. So it's again not really used for indexing purposes, but it's very important for people to understand what that page is going to be about. Should be less than, 2 or 3 sentences and really give a call to action as well of what you want them to do next. If you have a special offer, this is a great place to include that as well. So if you have a special offer or, specific to a special page, include that information right in this area. Now let's actually show you how you can update the metadata on your site. We're going to use the website builder in the platform here to kind of show you. So in the platform that you're in right here, you can see website builder, site builder right there. Again, all these tools, as always, they're all a la carte, so you pick and choose what you need for your business. This is a great option. In the site builder, so when you click site builder, it'll open it up in a new page. You got your site here. You can edit all your different, content, imagery on your website. We've got a little rice bowls to go website here that we're going to be working on today. Right now, we're going to show you how to edit that metadata so that you are indexed appropriately in Google. So if you come up to here in the pages, you can see all your different pages for your site here. So I've got my home page, I've got about us, menu, services, etc. We're going to focus on just one of the pages for these purposes. I click the little gear. And you can see right here, right on the top, it's going to say, your meta title, your meta description. It's going to really kind of guide you into where to put this information. So as you can see here, for this specific page, it's going to be the home page. It's going to be rice bowls. So rice bowls, San Francisco, California, rice bowls to go. That's the name of the business. So as you can see, again, really easy to kind of set up. You just want to make sure you get that appropriate information. Now, again, if this is going to be the menu page, you're going to put rice bowl menus for your page title, San Francisco, California, rice bowls to go, etc. And then down here in your meta description, this is again where you're going to be able to put what you want it to say on Google right under that page title. So what you want, Google to present about your business, this is where you'll be able to put that information. So in the meta description here, I've got San Francisco's best rice bowls, serving fresh, delicious ingredients, fast and to go. Again, trying to get people excited about the business, about the product that you guys are offering. Order for pickup or delivery, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. So again, you can see here we got about two and a half sentences, really short, really easy, but it kind of gets to the point of what you do, how you operate, and really drives people into understanding what it is you'll be serving them when they come to your business. You can use meta keywords as well. These aren't used quite as much anymore, but it is something you can add to your system. There are other platforms that do use this for some indexing purposes here and there. It's not great for search anymore, but doesn't hurt to have it in there. So you got right there as well. So your meta keywords, and this is it. You go through each one of your different pages, add that meta description, some of those keywords in for each page. You save and you publish your site, and you're ready to go. Thanks for joining us today.